Good morning, Panthers fans tuning in. Give it a second to get rolling here. Hope y'all are doing well today. Let folks tune in here for just a minute. We'll get started. What's going on, y'all? Live from Las Vegas at 7:30 this morning. Giving folks just a minute to tune in, and then we'll kick it off. All right, y'all. Busy day ahead for me personally, so let's go ahead and get in. As expected, Brian Burns receives the franchise tag. Coming out of this past week, we heard the news from the combine. Everyone was talking about it. Now we've got some work to do. When I say we've got some work to do, the Panthers and Brian Burns have some work to do to figure out a long-term contract. The good news is, yeah, I agree with you, man. We've got a comment here. I'm on my phone, so I can't really post the comments up there, so I'm kind of working as best I can. But I really do hope we work out a long-term contract. Now, there's going to be some time. The NFL, I went out right before this and was looking at the NFL's website. The NFL has the calendar that they post that provides all the important dates for the upcoming year. A few weeks ago, they had everything out there, including when a franchise tag had to be signed, which was like July-ish. That date is now removed. I think they're going to do some calendar updates with the new league year kicking off March 13th, so I'd expect that to change. But anyways, moving into this, now, I don't know how far apart they are or were. We know that the negotiations stopped. This is not the first time this has happened. This continues to happen with this team. I'm a little anxious to see how it's going to play out. And yeah, I would say we're not really surprised that he's shocked. We knew this was going to happen. I see some folks in the comments saying not shocked. I agree with you. Like, this was the expected plan. But now it's like, okay, are we going to be able to get that contract in place? And as we get closer, I think where things get tricky as we get closer to the draft, that's where I think things are going to heat up on both ends. Because if we take another month and a half, whatever it is, and get closer to the draft, and we haven't, and we're still far apart, or the Panthers and Burns camp are still far apart, at that point, I would be like, okay, if you wait until after the draft to trade him, I don't know that you're going to get anything. And again, folks, y'all know that I'm a fan of keeping Brian Burns here in Carolina. I don't know how you're going to replace him, but I don't know, man. You got this coming out, and I know this is kind of the Burns discussion, but now we're hearing rumors that Taylor Moton likely to be restructured. I've talked about Moton and his contract. I've talked about the cap hit that would come if you did cut him, which I'm not a fan of. You throw in Dante Jackson right now with the rumors that are flying that he's going to be cut or traded, and I just did a video on this right now. So I'm anxious to see if we do get an extension. I don't think that Burns is going to play on the franchise tag this year. I don't think he's going to do it. I know he played last year on the fifth-year option, but I don't see him wanting to go into this year on the franchise, even though it's $24 million. So we'll see. Anyways, folks, that's all I got. I will be back home. When will I be home? Wednesday night, practically Thursday morning. I'll be back to record maybe Friday, Saturday, and we'll go through everything that's happened. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you all have a great day out on the East Coast or wherever you all are located. I'll see y'all.